Good morning, BHC. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. This is the day the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. This morning, I'd like to give you some examples of God's creation that reveals himself through nature. 1 month ago, Jen and I traveled to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, where I was going back for a college reunion to my alma mater, the University of Sioux Falls. On our round-trip journey, we had the pleasure of traveling through many scenic areas, including many states. Now, the Black Hills of South Dakota has always been one of my favorite spots. Now, the city of Sioux Falls, by far the largest city in South Dakota, was our destination. One of the landmarks in Sioux Falls is Falls Park, located along the Big Sioux River, just north of downtown Sioux Falls. The falls of the Big Sioux River have been a focus of life in the region throughout history, dating back to the Native American peoples, the first settlers. The day before Jay and I arrived in Sioux Falls, we spent many hours in Custer State Park and on the Needles Highway in the beautiful Black Hills, where we enjoyed several of God's creatures, including pronghorn antelope and white-tailed deer. And on the Needles Highway, we saw spectacular mountain spires, not to mention many horseshoe curves and narrow tunnels. In Matthew chapter 10, Jesus is telling his disciples, "Are not 5 sparrows sold for 2 pennies? And not one of them is forgotten before God, while even the hairs of your head are all numbered." Now, nature is one of God's beautiful creations. Through nature, God is able to teach us, speak to us, and provide for us. Now, I'd like to enjoy the pictures that we took as I share some scriptures for a better understanding of nature and God's creation. John 1:3. Through him all things were made. Without him nothing was made that was made. Psalm 96:11 and 12. Let the heavens rejoice. Let the earth be glad. Let the sea resound and all that is in it. Let the fields be jubilant and everything in them. Let all the trees of the forest sing for joy. Psalm 95:4. In his hand are the depths of the earth, and the mountain peaks belong to him. Isaiah 43:20. The wild animals honor me, the jackals and the owls, because I provide water in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland, to give drink to my people, my chosen. Isaiah 55:12. For you shall go out in joy and be led forth in peace. And the mountains and the hills before you shall break forth into singing, and all the trees of the field shall clap their hands. Psalm 118:23. This is the Lord's doing. It is marvelous in our eyes. Psalm 66:4. All the earth worships you and sings praises to you. They sing praises to your name. And Psalm 145:5. On the glorious splendor of your majesty and on your wondrous works I will meditate. As you have just seen and heard, God has provided us with an awesome creation. His beauty is all around us. How can anyone deny that there is a God, an awesome God that provides our every need? In Romans 1:19 and 20, the Apostle Paul tells us, "For what can be known about God is plain to them, because God has shown it to them. For his invisible attributes, namely his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly perceived ever since the creation of the world and the things that have been made, so they are without excuse." God bless you, and this is God. You just have seen God being revealed through nature. Have a blessed day.